I was the Muppet Babies. I was Skeeter on the Muppet Babies, the little girl and his young brother Scooter, and he sounded like this, which, if you listen really closely, is the exact same voice as Bobby. This is Skeeter, this is Bobby. And then I did all the Gremlin movies. I'm Gizmo, the first little fuzzy one that got wet and started it all. But don't, people are whistling, like that's an amazing thing. Go get the DVD, listen to him. He goes, same voice. This is Skeeter, Bobby, Gizmo. One voice, 3 jobs. I did have another voice where I could lower it so it sounded like it was in a terrible helium accident, but nobody ever used it. But before I was on TV, before I was recognized, I would go to the emergency rooms of hospitals. And I go up to the admitting desk with the helium voice, and I go up to the nurse and go, "Excuse me, can I please speak to a doctor?" And she would say, "Well, what's the problem?" I go, "What do you mean, what's the problem?" "I was at a birthday party. I wasn't the only one doing this. Everybody was doing this. The helium balloons, they took the helium balloons. They sucked in the helium, everybody was boo-hoo, ha-ha, listen to me, not funny. Everybody's voice went back to normal within like a minute. Maybe a minute and a half. This is like two and a half weeks ago. So I am starting to get concerned." That's what I used to do there. So you guys are from all over the world? Are you guys from all over the world, or is it just American and Canadian? Are the people here from international? I'll take that as a no, all right? And if they are here, they're obviously consultants, because they're with your time. Consulting from all over the world. I like traveling a lot. We just got back from Hawaii. I was in Hawaii, and I you know what, I ruined the vacation. I don't know if you know this about me, I'm a germaphobe, and my wife, we saw, everybody went, has anybody here done scuba diving or snorkeling? Has anybody done that? I'd never done it before, but everybody was coming out of the ocean saying it was amazing, and they saw the beautiful, vibrant colors of the sea creatures and the coral. So I said to my wife, "I'm going to try it." So they have a cabana set up at the beach, and I said, "I've never done it before." And the guy said, "I'll take care of you, Howie." And they rented me I wore a wetsuit. They gave me a wetsuit, and they gave me tanks and flippers and the weights and a mask and the whole thing, and thinking I'm going to go see the beautiful fish in the ocean. Yet, if you've never done it before, you know where I was? I was in the pool. I was in the pool. So instead of looking at gorgeous, beautiful, colorful fish, I could see fat people from the waist down. And I said to him, I felt like an idiot, because everybody's in there. There's kids, 4-year-olds with floaties, and here I am with the wetsuit and the tanks in the pool, training, I guess. And I said to him, "Why do I have to wear the wetsuit?" And he said, "It's to stay warm." Is that why you wear a wetsuit? To stay warm? And I said, and this is the truth, water was cold. I said, "I still feel cold. I still feel cold in the wetsuit." And again, not a joke. You know what he told me to do in the wetsuit? Why are you laughing? Were you there? What you know what he told me to do? Pee. Yes, he told me to. Can you imagine that? Is that a joke? First of all, number one, no matter how cold, I would never pee on. I would never do that. Number one. Number two, this was his suit. He rented me the suit. If it was my suit, I wouldn't pee in it. But how can he tell me to pee in his suit? And I said that. This is your suit. It's already zipped up, and I'm wearing it. And I said, "I'm not going to pee in your suit." This is the line that ruined the whole vacation. He said, "Don't worry, Howie. Everyone does." I spent the next 2 weeks in my room sandpapering myself. Understand? Sorry if I have done that. You say that like you would do it? Have you done that? The person who yelled it out. Have you done that? What, pardon me? No. What are you saying down there? You wouldn't do it. Oh, so then why would he tell me to do it? So it's not a practice. Pardon me? It's not a practice. Nobody does it. You've heard some people do it. Well, I just told you. He told you that. Who are you? What is your name? Joe. What do you do, Joe? Security analyst. And what is involved in analyzing security? Maintaining security through the operating system. Make sure people like me can't get in. And making the entertainer feel at home. That's part of your duty. You're not with the HP welcome wagon, are you, Joe? Well, now look, now he's looking at you. Now you're going to be on camera, Joe. Apparently not. You just aim, but they never show your shots to anyone. Yeah, guess which one's Joe for $100? It's JoJo. I don't know. Is one of you Joe? Are you Joe? You're the security analyst? Oh, that's great. Nice to meet you. And are you playing tennis after this event? Did we bring you in off the court, Joe? Is that what we did? Pardon me? Bocce ball. I'm going to leave that alone. It's a Brett show. All right. All right, but this is, you know what, you are an amazing crowd, and this is an amazing event, and you are the future. And I think what works with HP and the vendors and their customers is the level of skill that you guys bring to whatever it is you do, except Joe. And I wanted to kind of be able to demonstrate that in some way. So I couldn't get into like an HP factory, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to bring you some video. I do these hidden camera videos from time to time. And I wear these hidden camera glasses, and there's a lens in there, and I wanted to infiltrate a company and show what it would be like if somebody not as skillful worked there. So I was able to infiltrate this lovely chain called Supercuts. Actually, the truth is, my wife made me take my son for a haircut, and I get bored. I told you, whenever I get bored, stuff happens. I'm always carrying around, if you see me on the streets, I got a backpack, it's filled with cameras. So this is a true thing. He was getting a haircut, and I noticed at the back of the Supercuts, they had the sinks. Nobody was using the sinks or anything. So I wandered to the back. Again, I don't get recognized out of context in the Supercuts. So I wandered to the back where the sinks are, and I take out my hidden camera glasses, and I take out another camera, and I put it on a shelf aiming down into the sink. And then I take out a third camera, which I hand to a friend. And then they have those robes so you don't get wet when you're shampooing. So I took one of those and I put it on, it said Supercuts, and I go to the front where people are waiting for haircuts. Now they don't know it's me, I don't know what I'm doing, and I go, okay, who's next? And people raise their hand. And I say, come with me. And they would actually come to the back and allow me to shampoo their hair. I don't know what I'm doing, but I became the shampoo boy at Supercuts. Until they asked me to leave. But up until that point, I made this tape. I swear to you, these are real people. They have no idea it's me, and watch the most unskilled person kind of screw up a business. Watch this. This is